Let's see if I can
We
get
went on a few roller coasters, Dan, quite recently actually at the Perth Royal Show. And you know, your bodily functions kind of scare me on like especially mine, like they scare me on like roller coasters and stuff. You always feel like you might be sick.
Of course.
There's only two ends it can come out.
Nothing worse than yakking on a roller coaster or something.
Have you ever been sick on a roller coaster? Or?
I never have, but I've been on a roller coaster where someone was sick.
No.
Yeah, that was terrible. I was not in the same row, so it was at Adventure World. You know the one they have that's like really quick, and it was
the Abyss.
Yes, it was when we were. I don't actually remember where. At what point we were on the roller coaster, but I was at the front, so it was behind me. So thankfully, I was not in the line of yak. But yeah, I heard someone just, and then I heard all the other people around them go. Wow. And then when we pulled in, they were like, "Oh, I'm sorry, it's so gross," you know.
Jesus. Well, that kind of like sets up this clip because a kind of similar thing happens, except it's the other way around.
Oh God!
I saw this on Twitter. I thought this is hilarious. I got to show this on the pod. It's it's just like we've been there. You know, you're at this point where like you're about to, you're on the top of the coaster. You're about to hit the point where you're about to go down, and there's no getting off. There's no saying to the guy, "All right, I want to go off now." There's only one way down, and it's going, down the ride.
So is this what we're watching? All right, let's.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's all good. So listen to this bad boy.
Okay. What? So what did he do?
Okay, so
it was too loud. Let me try turn it down a little bit.
So you got you can't hear it because of the bass on the.
Wow, good thing you isolated it.
Yeah, you can hear it. So he definitely lets rip. And people, you said someone just vomited. You can hear the people yelling like someone just let rip.
Yeah.
If you listen to if you can listen to the.
Oh no.
You can hear on the audio. You can hear you have to show on the screen.
Let's listen.
You can hear this like. So they hear it.
Wow.
And then like they go down. That sounded like he followed through.
That sound
And it keeps going, by the way, but I cut it there because the
long.
clip of the guy saying someone just let one rip cut into the last bit.
Wow. That sounds like whoever's behind him's gonna be dealing with
I reckon it's the guy filming. It has to be. Because you hear him screaming going, and it sounds like the audio is coming from his area. So you think he
filmed himself?
I think he
copping the two, or
no? I don't think he like.
Do you think he didn't think to like cut it out?
I don't know. Like
I feel like if that was me, I would just crop a few seconds off the first part of the video.
He just had like gas whilst he was like fucking.
Hey, I get it. The elevator, the roller coaster moves you around a bit.
The shit yourself kind of like meme.
The shit yourself shot.
That's a fat. That's like a fat rip.
That has got an interesting sound to it.
Has he followed through? Is my question, because like he's at the top of this fucking coaster.
We got to get into the. We need some detective music. We got to get into this. What's the?
Oh, I got I got the old like.
All right, let me.
I don't know.
To me, that sounds like. It sounds like mostly air.
Are you sure?
Hold on.
I don't know. Yeah, maybe.
It needs to be isolated. I mean, it sounds like mostly.
But remember, it does continue on. But I cut that bit out of the soundbite.
But see, then again, it could be. It could. Whatever it is, it's not solid. Let me just put it that way.
All right, so you think so?
It's either a wet one.
You think so?
Or it's gas, but.
I think it's pretty.
The way it sounds, it's a hard one to.
He's at the top of the coaster though. It's like either like he's a trickster who fucking wants to drop his fucking guts to the top of the coaster to get a good video. Which is, by the way, it was on TikTok which got posted again to Twitter. So I'm assuming
but
maybe he was a bit of a trickster.
I don't
That can't be
think...
that can't be fake either, can it? It's in the background of the.
Okay, I don't think that you could. I don't think you would anticipate the sound coming through.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? I think it has to be accidental because you wouldn't assume
as well.
Exactly. So I don't think he would have assumed. I think he would have thought it would come out silent.
And maybe no one can hear you, but then that guy says.
And maybe it was like, you know what? He should have waited an extra 5 seconds.
But
because if he had done it while they were on the down, no one would have noticed.
But maybe he got. You know how some people drop gas when they fucking are scared. Maybe he just like
a bit of a
is that a thing though?
Situation.
Like is that a thing though? I heard people sometimes like.
I mean, I guess so. I guess it's probably also the pressure of the
I
roller coaster
maybe
thing.
He just happened to just need to drop his fucking guts and he did.
So, but that's what we're saying. It's not intent. He didn't plan. This isn't a pre-planned attack.
It's so hard to tell, especially with TikTok these days, because people just want to go viral. So it's really hard to tell if it's real or not.
It sounds real in terms of it sounds like he definitely took it. I mean that doesn't sound added in post. I mean it's
and it does continue.
It's too messy to be added in post. So that's definitely a clean toot. And I'm glad we have that as well because that's such a funny soundbite.
Yeah, but I don't know.
But I don't know. My guess. Here's what I'll say. My guess is that it's air. My hope is that it was wet.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's interesting though, isn't it? Because you imagine being on that coaster though. You're with these people who you've never met before. Maybe next to a significant other.
Can you see if he's in shorts or is he
jorts? Maybe
shorts.
No.
Oh yeah, he is. He's got to be. He's got to be because you can see the legs. So he's got to have shorts on. So that's definitely.
But we're assuming it is the guy filming. It could be the bloke next to him.
Who farted? Oh, that's right.
I don't know,
it could be someone else.
It sounds too close to the mic.
I feel like it would have to be either the guy filming or the guy next to him.
But
it doesn't look like there is anyone.
That's too clean to be next to you.
Yeah, that's got to be the guy holding
Unless
it.
Unless we're talking about a ginormous fucking rip, which I doubt. It's got to be him.
So, and then they go down. So, I mean... But that's what's weird. If they were going down, would it come out the shorts and then fly up backwards?
Well, if you were sat on it and you pooed yourself, surely you just almost sandwich it.
Yeah, it would kind of because you would be going. You would be going down, and it would kind of gravity. Maybe. It would be almost I don't know.
Who knows? Who knows? I reckon it happens quite a lot.
Honestly, I gotta say though, I'm pretty surprised at the boldness of those sandals too. I mean,
sandals is insane.
You look at this. I'll just get this up.
The man is literally rock. You can't wear sandals on a fucking roller coaster, surely.
If you look at this, that's open. Dude. There's not even a thing between his toes.
On. This is not fake, surely, because you can't wear sandals.
This guy is getting crazier and crazier the more that we.
Listen to him. Listen. Can you follow through with the fart and listen to the? So it's hard for you to hear because of the bass is really loud.
Yeah,
He does follow through. He does actually follow through. I can play it on my phone because it's connected to the thing. But it's
as in the fart continues. You're saying?
Yeah. So I can play. I can play here.
Interesting. Let me listen to. I'm gonna get the.
See.
Oh.
So he does follow through. So I'm just saying.
That's interesting. Okay, so that changes the dynamic.
It should have connected through the roadcaster. So you can now hear it through the roadcaster.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, so he can. So he follows through.
Oh. Yeah, that definitely.
Listen to the man screaming.
Because look, it starts. It goes.
That man screams. Yeah. He's got to be the guy filming.
Yeah, it's got like a. Wow.
There you go. I can hit my phone up as well.
Okay, that changes the dynamic. Well, here's what I think. The first one I think was a fart.
Yep.
And I think the follow through is where you get the juice.
That's what I'm trying to say. The follow through kind of scares me because it's always like the little bit at the end that.
No, that one I don't think he was expecting. I don't think he was expecting it to go that far.
It's a little bit at the end that always kind of like fucks you over a little bit.
Yeah, that's never what you want.
No.
When you, especially going down a roller coaster, that's wow. The boldness to post that. I mean, it's
just his feet. So unless you know his tattoos and stuff, but by the way, I love how we.
No, I just mean.
I love how we spent the last like 2 episodes talking about like fucking toilet humor, which makes me laugh. I mean, I bought it in.
Sometimes you gotta revert back to the basics, you know.
Yeah, it's great.
Wow, and that is I mean that would be one hell of a ride. That's all I'll say.
And it was so loud that people could hear it, which again leads me to believe it might be fake. Because like, there's no way. Well, maybe you would. It's just hard to tell. Like,
yeah, the only thing that is curious to me is the fact that it's on. It's on video. That's the only thing that makes it curious because it sounds real and it sounds like it would happen. And it definitely sounds like an accidental follow through. But
there's some other guy like, oh, someone dropped their guts. Like he's instantly like on it. Like, come on, like maybe we're not.
I don't know. I think it's real. That's my guess. I think it's too, because I feel like if it was fake, I feel like something more would happen.
You know what I'm talking about?
You know what I mean? I think this has the perfect amount of like, just a small amount of weird shit happens, as opposed to like everything going wrong. Do you know what I mean? Like normally if it's fake, you can tell because it's too perfect. Whereas this one is just odd in the perfect way.
Do some fucking work, you bastard.
Me trying to make you track the code of the who shit himself.
It's a great mystery. It's one of the great mysteries of our time.
Let us know what you think.
Yeah, I know, folks. Honestly, we'll do this as this week's poll. Did the guy shit himself?
Yeah, go on. Yeah, let us know. Or tweet us or DM us. That's at 4LaughPod.
I think it's a very it's something we need to get to the bottom of.
I believe it. I think he shit himself. It's a bit mysterious, but I think he shit himself.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to go with the shit himself. I mean, it's at this point it would be, you know, at this point it's the most logical explanation.
I'm delighted to hear that.